Alright everybody, we are going to Home Depot today. Walden and Mother and me. And we're going to go pick up some material to make a fence. I'm making a Kentucky board fence around our property. I'm doing about 200 foot of it. That's where we're going right now. So let's go.
We're at Home Depot. I think we're going to get fired for taking videos.
Alright everybody, we're at Home Depot. We gotta get, watch out boy, we gotta get 15 bags of concrete. Alright, so that's the concrete to set the fence posts. This is the rolls of wire that are going to go on my fence. So I just got it, it's like $100 right there, So this is the discount wood rack where I normally get wood. So I'm gonna grab a bunch of this wood to take home with me too. What do you think, Guy?
Make sure to leave a subscribe on this video.
This is all of the stuff we just got from Home Depot. I'm going to use these landscaping timbers as my fence posts. A bunch of cheap boards, a bunch of concrete. I'm going to load it in the truck right now. Alright, time to load it up.
No, don't take my water.
Okay. You saw me get the stuff for the fence at Home Depot. Right now I'm putting in the fence posts. I'm digging them all by hand using a fence hole, a post hole digger. At Home Depot they had post hole diggers. They were like $25 each. I went down to Walmart and actually got this one for $9, a really good deal. But what I'm doing is I'm digging it down into the ground to around 20 inches. In the bottom of the trench that I dig, I'm putting stones and setting the posts on stones, and then I'm pouring dry cement into the hole, and then we'll mix the cement in the hole, and then I'm going to cover the whole thing in. Actually, I'm using some of the driveway blacktop, the asphalt, to fill in the rest of the hole, so it'll be really tight in there. But you know, that's what we're doing right now. I think the whole fence probably is around under $700 for the whole fence. Is around 230 feet of fence. So I mean, if you go to buy a fence or have somebody install a fence, it costs you thousands of dollars. This is really pretty cheap. So I'm gonna pour some cement. So it says on the bag that two quarts of water for the 60-pound bag of Quikrete. And so I'm just going to pour in just a little bit of water, and then I'm using the stick to make sure the water that goes into where it's supposed to go, down into the inside the cement. So I've already checked it for level. Let's check it one more time just to make sure.
Well, then don't touch that, baby.
So that's good.
Don't be good me.
And that's good. And then I'll take a little bit of this.
Put it in there.
Put it right on top.
Guys, that's why it's called the blacktop.
Yeah, before you guys build the fence, you make sure you get your permit first.
We had to go to the township and get a building permit for the fence. It cost us $40 for the building permit. So every one of these posts have been around at least 18 inches deep, but because we've got a lot of root problems, like we got roots and rocks all over this place, I have just put it in as far as I could get it in.
Yeah.
But that's what we do. We put it in there and then add some water and then put the crushed asphalt on top. Alright.
Put it in place. I'll hold it.
Okay. And then let me get my stick. Alright, and then some water. We're gonna level it out. It's okay if it's a little wet because it'll seep down in that cement that's on the bottom and dry out. It'll wick out into the ground. It'll be fine. Alright, I gotta turn it a little bit and then check for level. There we go. One way or another. Okay, that's good. And that is good. Wow. It's good. Alright, and then
gravel from the driveway.
Alright, pack it down, then we'll check it for level again.
And then another one down, 50 more to go. There's a shadow in my life.
Are you guys tired of watching Raquel dig?
It's time to...
Attach the wire.
Wait,
I know
okay.
it looks kind of loose, but once I put the boards on, they'll be attached to the boards too. So hopefully it won't look loose when I'm done.
Nails!
I'm sure there's a lot of professional fence builders out there that's going to cringe, but it is what it is.
We are not professional. We are DIY.
Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. Hey, we got some of the fence done. Look at this thing. What do you think? Now I gotta tighten it up a little bit because the wires are kind of a little loose. Okay, so we had a slight interruption in our fence making process. We had some snow. Like one day it was 50 degrees, over 50 degrees. The next day we had like 4 inches of snow. So the last couple of days we haven't made any progress on the fence, but as I'm going to show you here, we got the whole front part of our property completed. Raquel did a lot of post hole digging. I poured the concrete, set the posts, cut the boards. The boards that we used are cedar boards, and the reason I got them is because a guy has a mill and he was selling them really cheap. So they're just rough cut cedar boards, and they're 4-inch, let's see, 1 by 4 by 8. And we backed the whole thing because we don't know, we may get a dog in the future, so we backed the whole thing with wire so the dog couldn't get out. But yeah, let's take a look at the fence.